use here and every single resident of our great community. The second part is all about partnerships. We couldn't do the things that we do at Metro Parks without a strong series of partners, and you're going to hear a lot about that today from the other speakers. This was a $6.3 million improvement. They were part of the original 2015 Destination Point Defiance plan, which really laid out what the public wanted us to do with Point Defiance and how we could care for it into the future. But it wasn't just all voter-approved bonds that passed this. We received over $1 million from the Tacoma School District so that we could make a new classroom for the Science and Math Institute, which calls Point Defiance home. A full 4-year high school that we are proud to have in our park and proud to offer our children a great place to learn every single day. Thank you to the Tacoma School District. And then also, we have a great relationship with the State Recreation and Conservation Office, a great legislative body that appropriates dollars to that agency so park improvements can happen all over the state. $2.3 million from the state RCO. You're going to hear from. Check. Okay, I'm back. At any rate, before I introduce the next speaker, just a word of thank you to all of you, and thank you to all of our partners that allow Metro Parks Tacoma to do its work on a daily basis. I'm very proud to introduce next our newest park commissioner, Commissioner Michael Lang. We're super proud to have Mike. Check. I'm afraid we have a battery problem. Not sure if anybody can help us with that, but we got some important speakers to come up. Michael, would you come up for us?
All right, good morning, Tacoma. It's great to see you. Thank you, Joe. It's a privilege to represent the Board of Park Commissioners today. As we begin this celebration, we want to acknowledge that we are on the traditional homelands of the Puyallup tribe. And for me, if I hold it, I'll hold it down for now.
Out here at OwensBeach, and they did a $6 million renovation construction type thing down here. Beautiful what they've done, and right now we are listening to speakers and getting ready to do the ribbon, welcoming, and it's been shut down for a little while for all the construction, so it's the grand reopening of OwensBeach. So let's check out these speakers. Right now we're having a platter. I love it when I What up, man? Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do, I guess. Yeah. Someone's like, turn to some. Yeah.
Testing, can you hear me? All right. Give it up to our sound guy. Thank you. All right, I can start over. Thank you, Joe, for killing the mic. It's a privilege to represent the Board of Park Commissioners today. And as we begin this celebration, we acknowledge that we are on the traditional homelands of the Puyallup tribe, on lands with deep significance to other Coast Salish tribes. Coast Salish people have lived on and stewarded these lands since the beginning of time and continue to do so today. We acknowledge that this land acknowledgement is one small step towards true allyship, and we commit to uplifting the voices, experiences, and histories of the indigenous people of this land and beyond. I want to begin by thanking Connie McLeod, Cultural Director of the Puyallup Tribe of Indians, for joining us and being part of today's celebration. We also want to thank the many members of the Puyallup Tribe who engaged with our staff throughout the visioning, design, and development of updates to this land, which have been a welcoming shore and gathering space during canoe journeys throughout history. I would also like to take a moment to recognize the other public officials who joined us today. Representative Morgan, Councilmember Rumbaugh, Councilmember Walker, School Board President Bonbright, School Board Vice President Keating, and Park Commissioner Rosie Ayala. Woo! Did I miss any other elected? Okay. We have so much to celebrate together today and so many people to thank, including all of you, all of Tacoma voters who supported the passage of the 2014 Park and Zoo Bond, which laid the foundation for fantastic partnerships that made this project possible. Now, Point Defiance Park is so expansive that many of you may not realize that this park welcomes more than 3 million visitors annually. And that kind of love for a park can take a toll over generations. Tacoma's investment in the 2014 bond provided the opportunity to replace aging infrastructure and failing utilities, helping ensure that OwensBeach memories will be shared by generations to come. On behalf of the board and the public we represent, we want to express our gratitude to the visionary leadership of the Washington Recreation and Conservation Office and the Tacoma Public Schools for their partnership in updating this treasured public space where we can gather as a community and connect with nature. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. And thank you, Kaden, for being our savior with the mic. I'm honored to introduce Connie McLeod from the Puyallup Tribe to help us with our blessing.
Good morning. I can see you, but I can't hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
There we go. My name is Connie McLeod, Sloop Pike-Hole, Cedar Moon woman. I'm a member of the Puyallup Tribe, Puyallup Tribal Elder, Director of the Culture Department. But for today, I'm the captain of our canoe family. Our people have lived along these waters for thousands and thousands of years. Not only are there the footprints of the people who lived here in Tacoma, but there are the footprints of our native people. I have been here on the beach watching for the canoes to come from both sides of the island here, watching for the flashings of the oars as the canoes come this way. Much in the same manner that our people would watch along the bluffs to see who was coming to welcome them. The Puyallup people are known to be generous people, welcoming. When our visitors and the canoes arrive, we welcome them, sing them ashore, offer them food. We've handed out hundreds of sandwiches here on this beach for our paddlers that are coming in. To come in through the Narrows is not an easy task to do. I was here one day when we had a lot of young people, very young people, on our canoe. It was exciting to see them paddle in, and then it made it through the Narrows safely. Our people have lived this way and along here for thousands of years, being the people who are responsible for managing our forests, managing our prairies, managing our fish, our water, our resources. And as much as the park has taken, it is all of our responsibility. I've been in the park here, picking up garbage and litter that people just leave places cleaner than we found them. That's something we have to teach to our children and act to show them. The responsibility to the land is everyone's responsibility. Taking care of this water is everyone's responsibility. To know that we can be able to drink from this water in time immemorial, that's your responsibility to take care of those things. Our people have a relationship with the land, the water, and the ancestors. The ancestors here are part of that guardianship. Our people understand that relationship. So today I'm going to offer this prayer, thanking the ancestors that were allowed to be here today, and for the foresight to continue the work into tomorrow. I'm going to offer a song that would be sung when we're welcoming the canoes. So I'm not going to do it on purpose, but I'll let you know. I'm going to turn my back to you and face the water. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Ay, ay, yeah. Ay, ay, yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Ay, yeah. Ay, yeah. Ay, yeah. Ay, yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Hooyah, 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 yeah. Ay, yeah. Oh, 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 hooyah, 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 ay, hey, hey. So welcome and blessings here in the land, traditional lands of our Puyallup people, to all of the ancestors coming from near and far who've traveled through these waters. So we welcome you in here today to enjoy your day. Thank you.
Thank you, Connie. That was beautiful. Let's hear it for Tacoma. Woo! Let's hear it for all of you. Thank you, Connie, again. Our next speaker is from a great partner, our partner down in Olympia. Really proud to have and welcome Ted Wilhite to the stage. Ted is the chair of the Recreation and Conservation Funding Board. Ted is the person who gets to chair up the folks that get to decide how the legislature spends its dollars. And we're really thankful for Ted and the allocation that we got for places like OwensBeach. Ted, thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Wasn't that something that I mean, I think Connie said it all, and my remarks are not superfluous, but I think she set the tone for the significance of this event. So I'm going to talk about some of the details of how we got here, and I want to begin by saying, hello, Tacoma. You know, this park stands for what Tacoma is. This is a regenerative process. It's the culmination of years and years of work. And I'm going to go through some of the details, and I'll keep my comments brief. But first, as Joe said, my name is Ted Wilhite. I'm chair of the Recreation and Conservation Funding Board. I'm here on behalf of the board and the Recreation and Conservation Office. The representative of the office is Beth Auerbach. Beth, want to raise your hand? Beth is from the RCO, and she's the person that's the on-the-ground contact for these kinds of grants. Most people haven't heard of the Recreation and Conservation Funding Board. Some people have heard of the Recreation and Conservation Office. But the way state funding works is the funds for trails, parks, recreation, for working farms and working forests all goes through the Recreation and Conservation Office. And the grants that are awarded on a competitive basis. So what you're seeing here is the culmination of a competitive process. This is one of the best projects. I'm here to celebrate with you and to give some thanks to some people who really deserve credit for this. And I want to use the word celebrate. We're here to celebrate this park and what it stands for. And these are difficult times that we're living in. There are a lot of challenges. And one of the virtues and the special features of this park is this park helps us get through the difficult times. This is where communities meet. There are marriage ceremonies here. There are funeral ceremonies. There are ceremonies of indigenous peoples. These are the facilities that knit this community together. And I just want to give thanks to everyone who's involved in this process. A lot of people say that, well, you're really lucky to have a park like this. Well, this is not good luck. I'll tell you what good luck is. Good luck is when preparation and opportunity meet. Good luck is when preparation and opportunity meet. And what has happened here is this park, and I have seen it because when I first started practicing law, I had a series of cases down here, and I saw this waterfront before it was like it is today. And I'm telling you, it is an eye-opener for me. And when I come through the park, I see all sorts of uses. I see all sorts of memorials, like the Jack Tanner Memorial Park. I think I'm probably the only person who's actually tried a case in front of the late Justice Tanner. That's wrong. And, oh, you're here. Good to see you. There's two of us. Good to see you. But this is the purpose of parks. It's to celebrate communities, and that's why we are here today. I want to talk a little bit about the acquisition of this park by Metro Parks. This park, I did some research on it, and this is a park that's sponsored not only by the community, but by the local businesses. And I see Kaiser is here, the healthcare providers are here, some small businesses are here. Well, they're not small, but the businesses are here. And what we're seeing is the transformative nature of public parks. It's not just for recreation. Public parks are for all sorts of different purposes, and they would not have happened without the preparation of all the community members here, and particularly the county commissioners and the park commissioners, some of whom are here today. And I want to echo Joe's comments about thanking the members of the legislature who are here. They made it all possible. It doesn't matter about your party. But thank the legislators who made this possible. And I want to offer a fun fact. This is something that few people are aware of. These kinds of activities contribute more than 260,000 jobs statewide, and it resulted in the expenditure of $26 billion a year. So we don't have to be shy when we ask for more public parks and more facilities like this. And I want to encourage everybody to keep involved with this effort. And I want to conclude by saying that I want to offer a reminder here. This is a legacy project. This is a legacy project. It's given to you, and as Connie McLeod said, we need your continued involvement. So congratulations on this park. Take care of it. I hope to see more grant applications from this park and from this community. And I want to thank you all for coming here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ted. I appreciate you. Appreciate the staff. Thank you, RCO. Thank you, legislature, for making this all happen. I'm really, really proud to introduce this next speaker. You know, one of the things that makes and sets Tacoma apart, which some of us don't really realize every single day, but your park district and your school district are deeply, deeply entwined with one another. We're committed to every single child, every single day. The Metro Parks kid was a school district kid just an hour before. And we really, really live our lives that way. And that's where our staff are really, really oriented. We couldn't do this work without the school district. I'm really, really proud to introduce the current board chair of the Tacoma School District, Elizabeth Bonbright.
Okay, I'll just hold it because I'm short. Good afternoon, everyone, because it's now afternoon. Boy, it is such a pleasure to be here today for the reopening of our beach, OwensBeach. And so isn't it gorgeous? Look at this beach. I mean, it is, and there's all of the new facilities that have come with it. You know, I've lived in Tacoma over 30 years, and I raised my two daughters here. And like most of you, I have amazing memories of OwensBeach and Point Defiance Park. And it is a jewel in the corner of our city. So thank you to Tacoma Metro Parks and all of the state and everyone who funded to make this possible. I'm also here because to celebrate another creative partnership between Metro Parks Tacoma and the school board, the Tacoma School Board, and at this new pavilion. If you look behind you, this building is brand new, and it is a new learning space for our students, which is very exciting. And to kind of look back to what Connie said earlier, it was actually inspired by the Puyallup tribe in terms of putting a space into a public environment that is multiple functions, which use both for teaching and learning, as well as for rental. You can rent here. There's concessions. There's the public has access to it. This is what the Puyallup people are all about: is using your lands efficiently, effectively, and taking care of the environment. It's not I would say it's not an overstatement to say that the school Science and Math Institute, as we call SAMI, is unique in the nation in terms of how it's created and its structure. It was built originally in portables that were over on the back where the railroad exhibit used to be, if you all remember that. And yet when in 2017, when we wanted to put a learning center in, we put it inside the zoo, which is inside a park, which is inside the city, which is inside the county, and all of those folks helped fund and build it. And the school district, every day, these kids come to the zoo, and their classroom is, you're looking at it, look around, this is their classroom. And they learn, and I've attended some of the classes and sort of audited and seen how it works, and it's amazing. They start in the classroom and they learn something, sort of technical, and then they go out and it's practical. They apply their knowledge immediately, and these kids are inspiring. They know their stuff. They are inspired to move on and get to the next level. And so I think we are really lucky in Tacoma. We have multiple schools, and we also make this building in particular will be available to elementary schools and middle schoolers and other high schoolers who come for other classes. And then we partner with Metro Parks Tacoma as you well know, to do our before and after school programs, which is called Beyond the Bell at the elementary level, and Beyond Club Beyond for the middle schools. And so the school buildings, including these Learning Center and others, during the day, kids are in classrooms learning, and in the afternoon, our partners, Metro Parks and other community partners, get together in those same spaces with the same children and add early learning, extended learning opportunities that bring richness to all of our students. So, this is all about partnerships, all about innovation, and all about ways of listening to what the children need and want, and what the community needs and wants, and then turning that into a reality. So I just want to thank every single one of you for any bond measures, both for the school district and for Metro Parks and others that you support. That's what makes Tacoma so amazing, is that we love our city. We love our community. Let's have a round of applause for Tacoma. Woo-hoo! So again, to echo Connie, my last remarks will be, this is yours. Take care of it. We love you. You love the earth. Let's keep this place clean and beautiful, and let's use it. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth. All right, we're reaching the very end of it here. Where is Christy Evans at? Christy was the Metro Parks project manager in charge of helping wrangle all of these partners and all of these design ideas. What if we did this? What if we did that? All of those things had to come down into a budget, and it had to take a project manager as strong as Christy Evans to help this all happen. Christy has had her fingerprints on countless numbers of parks across our city in her 30 plus years of service to Metro Parks. Christy, thank you very, very much. I want to say thank you to Colvos Construction and all of our design consultants for making this happen. Colvos is a local Tacoma construction company. Colvos, I'm not sure if you're here, but thank you for bringing Tacoma back to OwensBeach. Thanks, really appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to move to the ribbon cutting, and really quickly, I'm going to be introducing one more person. Where's Rhonda Newton? There she is. Rhonda is a student here at SAMI, and she's the ASB president and part of the Restorative Justice Council at the school. Last week, Rhonda won the 2A 200 meter state championship for the Henry Foss High School, where she runs track and field. I know we have some UW fans out here. She'll be attending UW Seattle in the fall, where she will be pursuing her dream of becoming a law student.
Wow.
Thank you, Rhonda, for joining us. And thank you to the students at the Science and Math Institute. Would you like to say a few words? Or would you like to just join us? Okay.
Just because I'm already here. I just wanted to say thank you, everybody, for coming. I really do appreciate this new OwensBeach. It really is true what they say. We do come out here and we do apply our learning. Like for chemistry, one time we came out here and we roasted marshmallows on the grill for a chemistry lab, and it was really fun to come up, apply that and take the ferry to study the oceans for our marina class. I really love having this school and this environment. I would never trade this. I would never go to another school. I really love SAMI, and I really appreciated doing all this work for all 4 years.
All right, if we could get all of our speakers down to the front, we will cut that ribbon and open beach officially.
I didn't see her.
Try to keep a little.
Good luck with that, Stan.
You don't want to keep the ribbon.
I don't think that they want me. They like to go this way.
pretty incredible. Thank you all. Enjoy Owen Beach.
Hope you enjoyed this video, and it's the grand opening of the new reconstruction of Owen Beach, $6 million project, and absolutely beautiful. And I will see you guys next time.